child, or a book, or a painting, or a house, or a wall built, or a pair of shoes made, or a garden planted. Something your hand cut, some way so your soul has somewhere to go when you die. And when people look at that tree or that flower that you planted, you are there. Doesn't matter what you do, he says, so long as you change something from the way it was before you touched it into something that is like you after you take your hands away. The difference between a man who cuts a lawn and a real garden is all in the touching, he said. The lawn cutter might as well have not been there at all, but the gardener will be there a lifetime. This is a quotation from the book Fahrenheit 451, where the main character, Granger, is struggling against a cookie-cutter society. It is limiting creativity and imagination by forcing all the books to be burned. And as he is faced with this issue, he remembers the words that his grandfather used to say, creating this distinction between a gardener and a lawn cutter. The lawn cutter's purpose is merely to maintain. Granger says, even goes as far to say as there might as well not even been there. But the gardener works and leaves his touch forever. This is a perfect picture of who Granddaddy was. Granddaddy was a gardener. While he literally liked to garden, he left his mark in so many areas of his life in the way that gardeners do. Whether you were his grandkid, a friend, or a complete stranger, Granddaddy touched your life. I shared a special bond with Grandy that was unique among the grandkids in that I like to wake up early. When we were together, we would wake up and share a cup of coffee, and on special occasions, he would take me out to eat. Funny thing is that he has never met a stranger. Without fail, we would make a friend along the way on our visits. And it wasn't hard for him, just because that's the nature of his heart. He made you feel loved regardless of who you are. He just had that touch. As a friend, Granddaddy would make you feel loved by showing you that he genuinely cared about you. This is the way that he would touch your lives. This week, I have been absolutely blown away by all of the love and support that the family has received. And it's all been a result of who Granddaddy was. I've been following through town over the years with the people and talking to people these past couple of days. I've concluded that Granddaddy knew everyone with a 30-mile radius. That's just who he was. He had that touch. And as a grandkid, Granddaddy has been someone I've looked up to all my life. Growing up in Atlanta, I can attest to those phone calls. Literally every morning, he would call. We would pass her on the phone. And we would talk to him. We would just tell him about our day, how we were doing, the plans that we had. When I went to college, and as technology advanced, we resorted to texting. Every morning, I could count on those texts, and they were about this long. As he typed each word or each letter individually, you knew it took him just forever to type. But he loved to do it because he loved me, and he cared about my life. He would keep track of what I was doing each day, when my classes were. He knew when every test was, what I was doing each weekend. And he would fill me in on what's going on around here in Jefferson, and what doctor's appointments, social outings. Each month, when he got his Social Security check, the first thing that he would do was send me $20. Every month he would say, word for word, I wish I could do more. weeks ago at the beach, Granddaddy would be cooking breakfast for the entire family, even though he could barely stand it. He put others before himself, just because this is the type of person that he was. In these last couple of years, as his health declined, I can say with confidence that his hope was fixed on the rock of Christ. 1 Corinthians 15:50 through 57 says this, I tell you this, brothers, flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of God, nor does the perishable inherit the imperishable. Behold, I tell you a great mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet, for the trumpet will sound, and the dead will rise, be raised imperishable, and we shall be changed. For this perishable body must put on the imperishable, and the mortal body must put on immortality. Then shall come to pass the saying that is written, death is swallowed up by victory. O death, where is your victory? O death, where is your sting? The sting of death is sin, and the power of sin is the law. But thanks be to God, who has given us victory in Christ Jesus our Lord. Granddaddy was a very, very good man, but that is not the reason that he is standing in the presence of God, praising him as we speak. It's because his sins were paid for by Christ. And Granddaddy is a wonderful testament of that. It is because of that we can rejoice in his life and death and know that he is home. Quote from Fahrenheit 451 describes a man whose touch lasts forever. My life has been forever changed by Granddaddy. And like the gardener, while he is gone in the body, he was touched